Welcome to Siding Institute. In this video, we are going to solve question 5 from Tutorial Sheet 2 on vectors. A force F1 of magnitude 6 Newton acts on an object at the horizon in a direction 30 degrees above the positive x-axis. A second force, called force 2 of magnitude 5 newtons, acts on the object in the direction of the positive y-axis. Find the magnitude and direction of the resultant force F1 plus F2. Alright, so this question, like I said in the previous question, we can answer using the table. But since here only two vectors are involved, we are just going direct to without using the table. It's also one and the same. So let's do this question very fast. It is simpler than the previous one. Alright, so first we are going to identify the force 1. Have been given the magnitude of 6.00 Newton and the direction of 30. Alright, 30 degrees. Then force 2 have been given the magnitude of 5. Then, since we have been told that this was in the positive x direction, you know, from we measure the angle from x to y axis, but since this was going directly to the positive x axis, the angle from here to here is 90 degrees. So it's 90 degrees. All right, so what we are going to do next, we are going to find the x component of F1 and the y component of F1. All right, so let me pick my calculator here. Okay, so we are going to find our F1x, alright, which is this cos this. Okay, this is how we find the x component. I explained it many times. We find x cos theta, alright. Then the y component is y sin theta, like this. So our x component now is going to be 6 sin 30. Okay, you take on our calculator and say 6 cos 30 for our x component. 6 cos 30, we say 6 cos 30. 6 cos 30 is actually 5.1. So we are in respect to this, so it should be 5.1. It's a 5.17. All right, 5.17 newtons. All right, then our F1x will be now 6 sin 30. All right, 6 sin 30, which I'm sure it will be actually 3 because sin 30 is 0.5. So 6 sin 30 is actually 3, like I said, 3.00 Newton. Now we come to F2. We say F2 x component. Okay, the x component of F2, can put a comma here. All right, we are going to have first, we are going to have F cos 90. All right, F cos 90, we say we're going to have 5 cos 90, which is actually 0. All right, then our F2y, our y component of this, we are going to have now 5 sin 90, like this. So 5 sin 90, I'm sure it's going to be actually 5 because sin 90 is just 1. So this, we are going to have 5 newtons. All right, so what we are going to do next now, we are going to find now the resultant force, because we have been asked to find F1 plus F2. So we are going to add the x component of f1 and that of f2. And so we are going to have to say that our resultants, we are going to have our resultants to be our fx to be f1x plus f2x, which is actually 0. Here we have in the first place of 5.17 plus 0, which is actually 5.17. Okay, then our fy is, now we are going to add the y component here, even the y component here, we had the y components. Okay, the fy component, so we are going to add 3 and 5, which is actually 8. Okay, going to have 8.00 Newton, even here Newton. So now to find f1 plus f2, now we are going to add, we say we square fx squared plus fy squared. All right, so we are going to have something like, we say 5.17 squared plus 80 squared. All right, so 5.17 squared plus 80 squared, it's giving me 90.72. okay, so now the square root of this, we say 90.72, we are having 9.52. okay, we are having 9.52 newtons. So this is what the magnitude. Okay, now the direction, to find the direction, we are going to say, where am I going to write? I can write here. Our direction is equal to tan inverse over the x components, I mean the y component over the x component. Okay, so we are going to say tan inverse over our y component is 8 and our x component is 5.17, like this. So our direction now would be tan inverse of 8 divided by 5.17. okay, so the direction is 57 degrees, because since all our are positives, we maintain, because it is in the first quadrant. Okay, we maintain the angle. So this is the direction and this is the magnitude of this kind of a question we were asked. So this is the end of our today's tutorial. We'll continue answering question 6 in the next video. So thank you for watching. If it's your first time, consider subscribing to the channel. You hit the notification button so that you may not miss out the new uploaded videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.